I was the primary caregiver of my grandfather, and he had Alzheimer's disease. He got bedridden, and then he had, these big bed sores. And I remember, the size of the bed sores was quite big, and there were literally holes there. And everybody was just trying to treat that very holes that he had, but nobody was looking at his pain. But he was in tremendous pain. So I started looking around, and I started try to find out doctors who could, help me with him with the pain. But I realized that there were not enough doctors around who could treat pain. So I ultimately found an anesthesiologist who was, ultimately helped him. The situation in Pakistan is very bad because first, as I told you, there's no awareness about it. Secondly, the providers are, I feel, not trained enough, or whoever are trained are very few in number. I realized there was just only one pain clinic in my city, and that was catering for, basically meant to cater for a population of about 12 million. If you get treatment or management of your pain, it's 100% out of your pocket. So how many people can actually afford that? And if you have chronic pain, it's an ongoing process. We have a lot of social, cultural issues, family issues that are going on. Or this person is always complaining. She's always complaining. Whenever she has to do anything, she always has pain. So just imagine if people living in the rural areas and not having the same sort of resources, what's happening to them. I was already, by that time, chair of International Alliance for Patients organization, and I was also the vice chair of WHO's advisory group on patients for patient safety. So I was quite heavily involved in nationally and internationally in this movement. In Pakistan, I have recently, just organized a very big awareness seminar, and the audience was not just ordinary people, they were all healthcare providers, and there were about 500 of them. When they start listening to patients, when they start hearing those stories, the outlook changes. When I go and talk to doctors about pain and tell them about the stories that we have, you can see their faces, because they've never seen things from that angle. The health minister has asked me to, come up with a concept paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to request the leading doctors there as well, working in pain, to sit together with me, and it should not only be a patient-driven plan. That shows the power of advocacy. If you really have a good thing that you want to be, people to really hear to really start working on that.